Hey everyone, I think I have found the best blouse pattern ever. Stick around to find out what it is and how to make it. Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa from Solulu Rask. Welcome back and hello if you're new to my channel. As you are mostly or probably all aware, April was the Sew April Blouse 25 challenge. I had the good fortune to be on the vlogger tour for that, and I also have submitted an entry for it as well. If you saw my vlogger tour video, you will know that I wanted to do what was called a swanton blouse, and I showed you fabrics for that, amongst different blouses that I went over, but that was the one that I had my heart set on doing because I'd been gifted fabric. But when the time came, I didn't think I had enough fabric, and I was thinking, oh well, it's going to have to be something different. Well, the jury's in, and the good news is I did actually manage to make the swanton blouse with the fabric. Excuse me. So what am I talking about? What is the swanton blouse? What is the fabric? Okay, so here we are. The pattern that I used here or here, whichever side, is the swanton blouse by Cashmerette Club. So to take you back to what Cashmerette Club is, and I've got my laptop open here so I can read it all out to you so I don't miss anything. So Cashmerette is a pattern design company, and they also offer a membership where you can join, and it gives you membership perks, one of them being every month they release an exclusive pattern to the club members. Here are the different memberships that you can get. So the base membership is £7 a month, and that's basically, as it says, just the basics. It's a new pattern every month from when you start. The next one is the Plus membership, and that's £10 monthly. You will get a new pattern every month from when you start, and also access to masterclasses and any special events that Jenny puts on. And there's also All Access, which is what I'm on at the moment, and I think I paid it all out in one, which is £119, but I think it's on offer at the moment. It's usually about £149, or excuse me, the dollar equivalent. And what the All Access gives you is the monthly pattern when they come out, but it also gives you access to the entire back library of all the Cashmerette Club patterns. Also, it gives you access to members only classes, members only sew-alongs, live events, access to the clubhouse, which is a community for everybody that's in the club that you can discuss, you can put your makes up, chat with the experts at Cashmerette as well. 15% off anything that from the Cashmerette website, but the one that at the moment is exciting me because I have just started on it is you also get free enrollment into the Sloper School. So to quickly summarize what that is, it's a sloper. I kind of not 100% sure how we would like convert that in the UK, because it's not, I suppose it's a toile. It's a toile of like your body measurement dress. So it'll be an incredibly fitted dress, no movement, no ease, but it's all going to be done from your unique measurements. So at the moment I'm in the process of taking all of these individual measurements before we go on to drafting the pattern, and cutting out the pattern pieces and making the sloper or the toile of this dress. The benefit being is once you've made that, you can then utilize that to either make your own patterns for yourself or to put against bought patterns to see if you know how they're going to fit, things like that. So it's a really fantastic club to join. The reason I joined was because, as I've said before, I'm a curvy girl and I needed some assistance with fit. The nice thing excuse me, the nice thing about the Cashmerette Club patterns is that they already draft for different fuller cup sizes, so you don't need to do full bust adjustments, but there are information on the masterclasses on how to do that if you needed, but also things like full tummy adjustments, full bum adjustments, and the other way around, if you're smaller, how to do small bust adjustments, things like that. So that is what the Cashmerette Club is. And as I say, the Swanton blouse was one of the club patterns a little while ago. So if you wanted it now, you would have to join the All Access to get your hands on it. But I can tell you it is worth it. So let me show you, if I show you it from the back. So this is the fabric that I made it from. And this is an absolutely beautiful Liberty Tanner lawn that was a Christmas gift. I think it's called Hera or something Hera. But it's absolutely beautiful. Different shades of sort of like a petrol blue, greys, a little bit of ochre in there, in these gorgeous sort of peacock feather design. Oh, and it was a dream to work with. And as I say, you'll see from the picture what it looks like, but I just wanted to give you a close-up of the processes of making this. So if I just pull this up, because I've actually got the details of how it's described on the website. So it is described as a retro vibe with a modern curve-friendly fit. The Swanton features princess seams and comes in cup sizes C to H, shoulder yokes with gentle gathers, a sheet-covered button placket, fisheye darts for back definition, use short banded puff sleeves, or mix and match with 2 sleeve options of the Vernon shirt for even more looks. Last but certainly not least, choose from a dramatic full pussy bow necktie or a chic simple collar band. Whether you want full-on vintage look or a classic blouse, the Swantons calling your name. So I went for the full pussy bow blouse, and the sleeves that came with the pattern was the banded puff. When it refers to the Vernon shirt, there are a few, the Grafton dress, but also the Vernon shirt, whereby the patterns are designed that they can be interchanged with other patterns within Cashmerette, not just with Cashmerette Club, because the Grafton wasn't. The Grafton is just widely available from the Cashmerette website. But the base of that dress allows you to mix and match sleeves, mix and match bodices, and the Vernon shirt's the same. You can mix and match sleeves, you can mix and match bodices. So although this pattern comes with a short puff sleeve, you can turn it into a longer sleeve if you had one of the other patterns. So this was a real take your time, labour of love blouse. Starting off with the fisheye darts. So on the back, you can just about see that. So basically what a fisheye dart is see, this is the bottom, this is the top, this is the back section. It goes from the fold line, tapers out, and then tapers back in. I suppose a bit like a crescent moon. So when you see it from the back of the blouse, it's really nice, this fabric. You can't actually see quite a lot of the detail. It just gives that nice soft shaping into the lower back. I popped a little label in, and this one says, made with love and a sprinkle of magic. And on the other side, it's limited edition, just like me. And this is from Cozy Club Handmade. Now the construction, I'm going to say the construction is straightforward if you follow the steps, even if it's something you haven't done before. And there were steps on here that I haven't done before. The Cashmerette instructions are absolutely the most in-depth, instructive, clear instructions that I have come across. I fully trusted that they were going to be, and they did not let me down. The front has these beautiful princess seams So you'll see, and this is why, again, Cashmerette is great because they do it in cup sizes. Each individual front and side piece is going to be a different size depending on what cup size you want. So there's always going to be a perfect fit. Another thing just quickly to say is, if you are going to make a Cashmerette pattern and you're not sure what size to go for, they have a size calculator where they ask you like several measurements and your typical bra size and then other measurements as well, and it will tell you what base size to use, and also if you should grade out and what size you should grade out to. So this one that I made is it's a standard 18 EF cup size option. However, and there is a however, it came up that I needed to grade out to a 22, 24 on the waist and hips, because I have got quite a generous midsection now, and I don't go in like I used to. I just keep going out and out and out. And I knew that I had to grade out, wrote it down on my pattern plan, and then when it came to cutting it out, I completely forgot that I was supposed to do it. So this blouse, excuse me, this blouse is a complete 18 EF. It fits, but I couldn't wear it for work. I would only wear it for dress because it doesn't have enough movement around the, like the midsection for me to feel comfortable in. But it is absolutely fine, so like if I'm just wearing it and going out somewhere. So basic construction, as I said, is, doing the side, and it's also got a separate button placket. So once you've constructed the two side bits, these aren't folded back button plackets, they are stitched on as a separate piece. And if I show you the opposite side, it's actually a concealed button placket. So if I show you the inside of that, you will possibly just, there you go, you can see the buttonholes on the inside of it. Now this was something that I had never done before, a concealed button placket, but followed the steps, did exactly as I was told to do, and it all came out perfectly. If I can open it up and show you there, so there's the buttonhole there, and it even has little bar tacks between each section. So the whole lot stays nice and smooth. You don't get this like popping up. So that's me, and then that's the little buttonhole in between. When it comes to the front, it's got, as it says, just nice little yoke detail with gathers in the sleeve and a pretty standard construction of the band, but it's actually got pleats rather than gathers, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And then when it comes to the collar, and as it says, the options are a standard collar, so would look like that, or you can make it with just like a thin tie, which would look like that, or with the big tie that then turns into the bow. And I'll just show you again here how that came out. And this has been interfaced. Got to be honest, sometimes I don't bother interfacing, but I decided on this one I was going to interface it, and I'm glad I did, because I think it looks absolutely spectacular with the bow. Really pleased with this. I took a lot of time over it, even to the point that when you attach the collar on at the back, so you actually stitch the entire section of the bow together inside out, leaving this section open, flip it all out, and then sandwich the top of the neckline into the opening, stitch it down on one side, and then you can either stitch in the ditch or hand sew this section closed, which is the option that I did, because I felt, you know, I'd spent so long on it. It was just going to be so much nicer if I hand stitched that, and it has been a long time since I've hand stitched, but I'm really pleased with that, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful lightweight blouse, and I hope you agree with the pictures. It has turned out beautifully, and the fit is impeccable. Yes, it would have been a little bit better had it had a bit more ease around the tummy, but it's absolutely wearable, and I will definitely make some more of these. So I hope you like that, and I hope you're, you know, it's maybe giving you some thought to pop over to the Cashmerette site and maybe have a look at the Cashmerette Club. This is not sponsored, this is not an advert, this is not affiliate, nothing like that. I just genuinely love the Cashmerette patterns, and I've actually, I can give you a quick sneaky peeky. It's not quite finished yet, but their latest one came out 1st of May, is the Irving dress, and it's just the perfect summer jersey throw-on dress. So I've been working on that this morning, literally printed it off. I think there was only about 20 A4 sheets that I had to print off, and you see it's just, so it has bodice attached to skirt, pockets, fully burritoed bodice, so it's lined, so plenty of coverage. It has elastic in at the waistline as well. Options to put a couple of little bow ties on the shoulder. I have tried this on. It is a perfect fit, which is, let's be honest, what I would expect from the Cashmerette pattern. So quick and easy. I mean, as I say, it literally took me a couple of hours this morning to run this up, mostly on the overlocker. A couple of little bits and pieces had to be on the sewing machine. The only thing I've got to do is the hem, that I'll do on my cover stitch machine once I've changed over my threads, and I shall pop a picture when I get one taken of me wearing it. But I can highlight, this is a jersey, no, what is it? It's a cotton modal jersey that I got from Pound Fabrics, and it is, you know, pretty stable for a jersey to work with, very drapey, and just perfect for the upcoming heat wave that we are going to get again. So yeah, I'm just a huge fan of the Cashmerette patterns, the Cashmerette Club in particular, and as I say, because it accesses different master classes. But anyway, right, that's me done with my blouse, that's me done with Cashmerette. Just a couple of little bits and pieces that have come in this week, or last week, but I know I haven't been on for a couple of weeks vlogging. I was just having family time. It was beautiful weather, and I just wanted to be present in the moment with my family, my dogs out in the garden. Didn't have too much to share, so I thought rather than just throwing out vlogs when there's nothing to pass on, I'll just wait till I do. And also, just to say that I'm not taking part in Me Made May. It just isn't something that I want to commit myself to. I'm just gonna throw vlogs out as and when I please, so I hope you don't mind that. So the end of the month was, well, the end of March, not the end of the month, the end of March was my birthday, and my lovely girls at work bought me some gift vouchers for Jenny Stitches, and I have redeemed said vouchers on this absolutely amazing cotton double gauze. Look at that, is that not just beautiful? Of that one there is more, it's coming out almost like a neon pink. It's actually more kind of like a lipstick pink. It's not as glowy as it is there in real life, but it is a very vibrant, beautiful jungle leaf print, and this is going to be made up into another one of these. I've spoke about this in my vlog for Sew April Blouse. This is the Phoenix blouse by Hey June Handmade, and it can be sleeveless or sleeved with these sort of trumpet sleeves, and I absolutely love it. It's got a little yoke. You'll have seen on one of my other blogs that I made up like a terracotta coloured one that I'd had sitting cut out for about 3 years and only just made it in the end of February or into March. But I just love it so much. It's easy and it's a really flattering shape and top on me. And when it comes this time of year, I just love the floatiness. But the ones that I've got, particularly this navy one and the white one, they're a few years old. They're just getting a bit faded and raggedy. So I wanted another one into my wardrobe. So I bought this. Now that's going to become. The other thing I got. Oh my goodness me, wait till you see this. Now I saw this fabric. I don't know if she's on Instagram, sorry, on YouTube, but her Instagram is Crafty Clyde. And I know her from Sew Like Dottie's virtual sewing. And she put up on her Instagram grid a fabric that she'd got from Beyond the Pink Door. And as soon as I saw it, I got in touch with her saying, please send me the link. I can't find it on the website. I have to have that fabric in my life. She sent me the link. And I went on, and it has 3 colorways. And I think the one that she had was called Brights. The one I went for was the mint version. And it's a Nerida Hansen. It's the first time I've bought a Nerida Hansen, and it's called Little Creatures, from her Little Creatures range. And it's a very lightweight cotton poplin, to be honest with you. It actually does feel a bit like the cotton lawns. Make sure I get it up right, but have a look at that. Is that not just lovely? It's got butterflies, ladybirds, dragonflies. It's got a little snail. It is just glorious. I got myself 2 meters of that. No plan specifically what to make, but I don't want anything that's going to break up that pattern too much. There are a couple of things I've got, but you know what? If you've got any ideas that you can make a top out of 2 meters that's not going to break this up too much, let me know and I'll see if any of them appeal to me, and I may make them up, because I want to make that up really pretty soon because I love that. And the only other thing that I've got that I can show you are some labels that I got in from Cozy Club Handmade. She did a little offer a few weeks ago where she was offering free postage, so I got a couple of little ones. So I've got this one here, limited edition, Just Like Me, and that's one can go on the outside of like a bag or trousers or jacket. And another one of the same style is Be Brave and A Little Bit Wild. Love that one. This one is more like a seam tag. Better Than Bought. Might get my fingers out the way. And this one, which is the one that I popped in my blouse, so limited edition, Just Like Me. And on the back it says, made with a sprinkle of magic, which I thought was really cute. Love those. And that's me. That's us all up to date. That's what I've been getting up to. So yeah, drop in the comments what you've been sewing and some ideas of some patterns that I've maybe not seen before that I can use to make up that Nerida Hansen. I'll see if I can get some pictures taken, and at the end I might pop in some pictures of the completed Irving dress by Cashmerette, the one I've just shown you, so you can see what it looks like in the flesh. But that's it. Feel free to drop a comment and say hi below. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really love you to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm at 800 followers, and I'd really love to make 1,000. And it is a very difficult task to keep getting seen by new people. So please, if you can, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. See you soon, everybody. Bye.